Discover the majestic natural wonders of the world, where nature has created magical shapes over millions of years of transformation. These wonders are not only stunning landscapes, but also testaments to the power of natural elements, from soaring mountains to deep canyons. From pristine beaches to rich ecosystems, each natural wonder carries a unique story of life and existence. These places have a strong attraction, not only because of their pristine beauty, but also because of the secrets hidden inside each scene, which have never been fully discovered. A journey to these natural wonders not only helps you admire the wonderful beauty, but also opens up a mysterious world that is impressive and fascinating. Let these natural wonders take you on a magical journey where every step brings new and surprising discoveries. Dangsia Landform is a unique geological feature found in China, with towering red cliffs and strange shapes formed by weathering and erosion. These landform areas are mainly distributed in the southeast, southwest, and northwest of China, creating a fascinating natural landscape with deep valleys and uniquely shaped rocks. These areas are valuable not only geologically, but also for their rich ecosystems, home to many rare plant and animal species. The centuries-old trees, along with ferns, moss, and wildflowers, create a lush vegetation surrounding the red rock formations, highlighting the stunning contrast. Many caves contain ancient Buddhist carvings, evidence of the presence of civilizations from ancient times. In 2010, 6 Dangsia Landform areas in China were recognized by UNESCO as World Heritage Sites, affirming the global significance of this landform. Jeongju National Park in South Korea is home to a diverse ecosystem with over 1,000 species of animals. It is one of the most prominent national parks in South Korea, covering an area of about 137 square kilometers. Mount Namsan, which rises to 1,622 feet, is located at the center of the park and attracts many visitors. The park also features numerous hiking trails suitable for both beginners and experienced climbers. The area is also known for its diverse natural zones such as Tohamsan and Dansuksan. If you love nature and wildlife, this is the perfect place to explore South Korea's rich ecosystem. Lake Natron, located on the border between Tanzania and Kenya, is a saltwater lake known for its distinctive red color. The lake has a high pH, ranging from 10.5 to 12, creating an extremely harsh environment where most animals cannot survive. However, this very condition creates the strange red color of the water with the growth of special bacteria. What makes Lake Natron unique is that it is one of the breeding grounds for the lesser flamingo, a bird species that can survive in highly acidic water environments. Lake Natron was formed millions of years ago due to volcanic activity in the region, making the lake water highly acidic and rich in special minerals. Spotted Lake in Canada is a bizarre saltwater lake, famous for colorful spots that appear in summer when water evaporates under desert heat, leaving hundreds of green, yellow, and blue circles like a natural palette. The lake spans just about 93 acres, but is packed with minerals like magnesium sulfate and sodium sulfate, creating this unique phenomenon. Indigenous people call it Klilksw, seeing it as a sacred healing site, once used by warring tribes who paused battles to share it in ancient times. In the 20th century, its minerals were mined for ammunition, but now it's preserved as a cultural heritage. Though no fish or plants live in the water, salt-tolerant bacteria survive, while the surrounding desert hosts small foxes and migratory birds. The lake's mystical beauty shines under sunlight, drawing visitors to admire it from afar, since approaching is restricted for conservation. The Rainbow Mountains, or Dangsia, is a famous natural wonder located in Gansu Province, China. This mountain range stands out with vibrant colors such as red, yellow, green, and many others, creating a unique and strange landscape. The diversity of these colors is the result of millions of years of accumulation of sandstone and minerals. This mountain range was formed about 24 million years ago and has undergone geological processes such as erosion and tectonic activity. In 2010, Dangsia was recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. One of the most amazing natural occurrences is the aurora borealis, often known as the Northern Lights, which usually occur in Arctic Circle countries like Norway, Sweden, Finland, Iceland, Alaska, and Canada. When electrically charged particles from the Sun meet with the Earth's atmosphere, gas molecules light up and produce stunning curtains of light in a variety of hues, including pink, purple, blue, and green. In the cultures of many indigenous peoples in the Arctic, the Northern Lights have profound spiritual meaning. For instance, the Inuit believe they are the flames of the dead souls, while the Sami in Scandinavia perceive them as the souls of ancestors. In addition to being a popular tourist destination, the Northern Lights assist scientists better understand the atmosphere and other environmental phenomena. With a deep pit in the middle and a surrounding ring of water, the unusual eye lake in Croatia resembles a huge eye. Seen from above, this lake produces an amazing and hypnotic view. The eye lake is unique in that the color of the water varies with depth and light, producing breathtaking scenes all day long. Comparatively to other lakes worldwide, the lake's form, like that of a giant eye, distinguishes it. Geological processes and the impact of flowing water produced a natural deep depression and a surrounding ring of water over thousands of years. Clear water, rocks, and surrounding flora taken together, create a serene and enigmatic natural environment. Caro Cristales, also known as the River of Five Colors, is located in Colombia and stands out for its extraordinary natural scenery. This river is about 62 miles long and is famous for its vibrant colors, ranging from red, yellow, green to orange, forming a vivid painting. This phenomenon occurs due to the growth of special types of algae in the water environment, which only appear during the rainy season, from May to November each year. What makes Caro Cristales unique is the changing colors of the river throughout the seasons, creating completely different images between the dry and rainy seasons. It is a rare natural phenomenon that no other place in the world has, making Caro Cristales an attractive and unique destination. Can you imagine a river changing its colors according to the seasons, creating such a wonderful natural landscape? Geyser Lake is located in the Kamchatka region of Russia, standing out with its stunning turquoise-colored water. The lake is surrounded by mountains and dense forests, creating a pristine and mystical atmosphere. Notably, Geyser Lake features hot water columns and gases rising from the lake's bottom, adding to the fascinating landscape. The bright turquoise of the lake, combined with surrounding hot springs, creates a unique and striking natural scene. This area is not only of natural value, but also attracts scientists researching geothermal energy. Danakil Depression in Ethiopia is Earth's lowest land at 410 feet below sea level. The hottest place globally, with temperatures hitting 120 degrees, sitting at the junction of three tectonic plates, forming an alien-like landscape. Vast white salt lakes stretch beside vibrant hot springs in yellow, green, and red hues from sulfur and minerals, next to volcanoes spewing red lava, offering surreal beauty. It boasts rare lava lakes and expansive salt flats, where locals use camels to haul salt in ancient ways. Though sparse, camels, desert lizards, and heat-loving microbes persist, enlivening this fierce terrain. Pamukkale Travertine Terraces in Turkey, spanning about 1 square mile, is a natural wonder with snow-white limestone terraces formed by hot springs from 95 degrees to 212 degrees, rich in calcium over thousands of years. Turquoise water in the terrace pools sparkles under sunlight, creating a surreal scene, especially when sunset bathes the area in warm orange hues. This cotton castle is alive, with limestone still shifting as water flows, alongside ancient pools with fallen Roman columns beneath, exuding mystery. Though sparse, thyme, wildflowers, and sparrows dot the surroundings, while heat-tolerant microbes thrive in the hot waters, adding biological value to this unique land. The stone forest, located in Yunnan province, China, stands out with thousands of towering limestone pillars, each with unique and striking shapes. This area was formed over millions of years by the weathering of limestone, creating a landscape resembling a giant stone forest. These stone pillars can reach up to 131 feet high and form stone towers and bizarre shapes, leaving a strong impression on visitors. The landscape here changes depending on the viewpoint, from smaller stacked stones to larger stone pillars rising like towering mountains. The stone forest is also tied to the local legend, particularly that of the Yi people, with a mysterious love story in which trees in the forest were turned into stone to protect love. The Chocolate Hills in the Philippines are not only one of the most unique natural landscapes in the world, but also a symbol of Bohol Province, with about 1,268 spherical hills spread over an area of approximately 20 square miles. These hills are characterized by a dramatic change in color, from the lush green of the grass in the rainy season to the dark brown of chocolate in the dry season, creating a mystical scene. The heights of these hills vary from 98 to 394 feet, attracting both scientists who come to study and tourists who come to admire. Besides their natural beauty, the Chocolate Hills are also associated with local legends about giants who supposedly threw stones at each other to form these hills, adding a layer of cultural and historical significance. This land is not just a place to admire the scenery, but also to hear about legendary stories, enriching the experience of each visitor. Mount Roraima, located on the border between Brazil, Guyana, and Venezuela, is one of the most unique mountains in the world. With a height of about 900 feet, this mountain stands out with its giant table-like shape, having a flat top and a vast area. What makes Mount Roraima special is its isolated ecosystem with plant and animal species that can only be found here. The sheer cliffs and often misty climate create a mysterious atmosphere completely different from other mountains. The uniqueness of this mountain lies in its special shape and unique ecosystem, creating a stunning and fascinating natural landscape. Mount Roraima was formed over millions of years due to erosion, creating an ancient rock structure with special life forms, like a world isolated from the rest of the planet. Salar de Uyuni is the largest salt flat in the world, with an area of over 4,000 square miles, stretching like a giant mirror in the white desert. During the rainy season, it becomes a natural mirror reflecting the sky, creating an illusion where the line between earth and sky disappears. The salt surface forms hexagon shapes that are perfectly even, creating a rare scene on Earth. Locals consider it a sacred place, connected to the legend of the goddess Tunupa, a giant woman who cried tears and milk that became the salt flat after she was betrayed. Each time strange light appears on the salt, they believe it is Tunupa showing her emotions. This is not just a geological wonder, but also a symbol of deep spiritual and cultural meaning, mixing surreal beauty with ancient human belief in nature. Santorini is a volcanic island in the southern Aegean Sea, featuring towering cliffs surrounding the deep blue waters of a submerged caldera. The beaches here have black, red, and white sand formed by volcanic ash, creating a unique landscape. Santorini's distinctive architecture, with whitewashed houses and blue domed roofs perched on cliffs, blends perfectly with the colors of the sea and sky. The sunset here is one of the most spectacular sights in the world, as the golden light bathes the buildings and reflects off the water. Santorini has a long history and was once a center of the Minoan civilization before being devastated by a volcanic eruption about 3,600 years ago. The Sea of Stars in Maldives is a wonderful natural phenomenon, where the beach glows with shimmering blue light at night. When the waves crash, millions of dinoflagellates, a type of plankton, light up, creating a mystical scene on the water's surface. This phenomenon occurs when bioluminescent plankton reacts to the movement of the waves, resembling a starry sky on Earth. The Sea of Stars mainly appears from April to November, when water temperatures rise, creating ideal conditions for plankton growth. However, this phenomenon cannot be predicted precisely and only occurs on the right nights, depending on factors such as plankton density and weather conditions. To admire the beauty of the Sea of Stars, visitors can join tours at night. Wacina, a magical oasis located in the Ica Desert, Peru, stands out with its refreshing green lake surrounded by bright golden sand dunes. This natural lake has existed for thousands of years, creating a stunning and impressive natural landscape. What makes Wacina special is the existence of fresh water in a dry desert environment where life seems impossible. The lake is maintained by underground water sources and rare rainfall, creating a beautiful contrast with the towering sand dunes around it. The uniqueness of Wacina lies in the fact that it is an oasis in the desert, where you can find life and fresh water in a challenging environment. Wacina is also famous for adventure activities like sandboarding and dune bashing, attracting many visitors each year. About 20 feet deep, Thors Well is a natural hole on the Oregon coast, USA. Every tide rise causes seawater to constantly flood into Thor's enormous mouth. The mix of natural beauty and its mystery makes Thors Well exceptional and generates a scene only found there. How can a hole this tiny draw in seawater to produce such strong waves? A distinctive rock formation was created from the natural erosion process of ocean waves over thousands of years at Thors Well. Those who enjoy the mystery of nature and wish to see the incredible strength of the ocean will find the perfect place at this famous site. The Dead Sea is a unique saltwater lake between Jordan and Israel, also the lowest point on Earth, about 1411 feet below sea level. With salinity 10 times higher than regular seawater, around 34%, you can float effortlessly, even reading a book while relaxing. Its black mud, rich in minerals, is famous for skin beauty and healing, drawing visitors to smear it on and rinse off with salty water. The surrounding landscape is mystical, with red rock mountains, golden deserts, and a mirror-like water surface shimmering at sunset. Ancient Egyptians sourced salt and balms here, and even Cleopatra used it for beauty. Though no fish or plants live in the water, some unique bacteria thrive, while nearby deserts host foxes and migratory birds. Oxygen-rich air and low UV sunlight make it perfect for relaxation and therapy. Fly Geyser is a strange hot water spring in a remote desert area, only reachable by special routes and with permission since it is on private land. The geyser was formed after a drilling attempt in the early 20th century when geothermal water started spraying and minerals built up over time. The current rock formation is about 12 feet tall and keeps growing due to mineral deposits. This is a rare case where human activity and nature together created a new natural wonder. Fly Geyser is unique for its constant eruption and colorful layers that change depending on light, weather, and microorganisms. Standing in front of this view, many people feel like facing something from another planet. Shows that nature can still surprise us even when it was not part of our plan. Uluru is a massive standalone sandstone rock located in the heart of Central Australia and is one of the country's most famous natural landmarks. The rock stands approximately 348 meters high with a circumference of nearly 10 kilometers, distinguished by its vibrant red color that changes with the sunlight, especially at sunrise and sunset. Uluru is not just a geological wonder, but also a sacred site in the culture of the Anangu, the indigenous tribe of the region. The Anangu regard Uluru as the center of numerous creation myths and spiritual histories, with its rock paintings and carvings narrating ancient stories. Recognized as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO, Uluru attracts tourists and serves as a focal point for the conservation and deep respect for the culture and history of Australia's Indigenous people. Kawah Ijen is a famous volcano located in East Java, Indonesia, with an elevation of about 983 feet above sea level. This volcano is particularly notable for its large acid lake with turquoise-colored water, one of the largest acid lakes in the world. Additionally, Kawa Ijen is famous for the blue fire phenomenon, where light emitted from burning sulfur gas creates a magical and unique sight at night. Kawa Ijen is also a site for sulfur mining, where locals work under harsh conditions to carry sulfur out of the crater. This volcano holds not only natural significance, but also great cultural importance for the people living around it, as a sacred place that symbolizes protection for the community. Found in Peru's dry desert, the Nazca Lines are among the most fascinating archaeological puzzles worldwide. These enormous geoglyphs include animals, vegetation, and enigmatic human-like features, in addition to hundreds of long, straight lines and intricate geometric forms. Amazingly, despite the Nazca culture lacking aerial technology, they are only completely visible from above. Some ideas hold that these lines have bearing on ancient religious rites or astronomy. One more contentious theory suggests they might be indicators of extraterrestrial life.